It's me, Troy, from Scare Hollow. And it's crunch time. I know I haven't vlogged in a while because I've been so busy every night with stuff for West Coast Haunters Convention, which is this Friday. Wow! I have been doing I'm the haunt tour coordinator for the Nightmare Factory haunt tour for the West Coast Haunters Convention. I have been on conference calls with them, with the board, with all the people that are putting this on. It's been quite an experience. It's been quite a ride as well. I'm just getting over an allergy attack yesterday, so I'm still a little congested in my nose. But I've also been doing stuff for Scare Hollow's booth. Also for the Northwest Haunters Association booth. We're doing all kinds of stuff. We're having a meet and greet with Ram from Haunted Tents on Saturday. And we're having a photo wall that I'm actually building the wall. Scott Shear is building the fireplace and the picture frames, and I'm building the wall with the drop panels for people to put their faces through, and which I'm going to do tomorrow. And I'm getting ready all my class stuff because I have my LED tombstone class, which I think has 1 spot left out of 15. So that's pretty cool that I sold out of class. My other class is my Webcam 101. It only has 3 out of 10 spots taken. So if you want to take a webcam class and you get a webcam and a microphone and a 10-foot cord and all kinds of stuff. So it's pretty cool, and you get the webcasting stuff for YouTube, so you can live webcast on there your frights at your haunts, and also to do video chats and whatever else you want to do with the webcam. I'm not responsible for any things you do with your webcam. Anyways, so yes, I've been doing all sorts of things. That has been nothing. It's almost like Halloween, where almost every night I have to do something and I have to get something done, and it's extremely fun because I know that in a week I don't have anything to do because I'm going to take like almost 2 weeks off and not do anything haunt related. I had an allergy attack yesterday, so I kind of owe my wife, who's amazing, and you all know her now, but I owe her another Mother's Day because her Mother's Day kind of sucked. My kids weren't the greatest, our kids, and I was pretty much laid up with sneezing and coughing, or sneezing and blowing my nose through the whole time. I think I went through 2 Kleenex boxes yesterday. I felt miserable, but I still managed to come out here and do some work because I was like, you know what? Yeah, the Mother's Day sucked, but I need to get this done, and so I was like, I got to do this. So I was chatting on there with people from West Coast and from Northwest Haunters Association, and I was doing the LEDs on my sign that I'm going to show you in a minute, and all kinds of stuff. But I was like, well, I was actually dripping snot onto the foam, as gross as that is. But you know, they say haunters have to bleed on their props. Well, I snot on my props, so. Yeah, it's been a crazy last couple of weeks, and that's why I have not vlogged, I think, since like the beginning of April, I think. But so I kind of have a lot to show, but I don't, because it's all in different places around the house, and I'm not going to show you everything. I will show everything once we get to the booths and everything on Thursday. I'll probably do a vlog Thursday night and upload it before we start getting crazy, because then I'll do a walkthrough. I think I'm going to do my walkthroughs on Friday morning of the vendors, but I may end up doing it Saturday because I don't have any classes on Saturday. So I may do my walkthrough on Saturday morning. But anyways, so my main prop I'm working on is our new LED sign. And actually, I'll go this way. So you can kind of see it's missing the pieces right there because they are in this box right there. They got painted. Anyway, so they are going to go back in there where they're supposed to go. We're missing the C part right there, and the O, and the bottom of the H, and the middle of the O's. Anyways, so what it is it's I can maybe lift it up. Oh, maybe not. Nope, I can't lift it up because it's being glued right now. So what it is you can, I don't know if you can see it. Oh, you can kind of see under there. So I've got the LEDs all wired up. What I have it as is I've got this is going to be white and that's going to be red. There's a barrier in between, and you can kind of see the foil part right there. But there's a barrier in between. And so this will be white and that'll be red. I've also got another switch that will change these to white and this to red. So the LEDs I have in there right now are the 5mm. I don't believe they're going to be big enough and bright enough to do this, but I do have a piece of foil backed material. This is basically done similar to the Haunting Grounds, Stephen Austin's sign that he did. He carved it and then put He put a because this actually has acrylic underneath it, and then and that's mainly because I needed a substrate to attach the pieces that are missing. So I found some acrylic, I put that on there, and then we're gonna put copy paper underneath that, and then where the white is will actually end up being silver. It'll be that foil backing back there. And so that will reflect a lot of the light, and it will come up to the copy paper, and it will flood the whole thing. Hopefully, that's my hope. If it doesn't work, plan B will be that I'll put regular light bulbs behind it just for the convention, and then I'll get bigger LEDs for later and redo it. But it's been an experience, and I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed doing it. I like the LED stuff now. I've never been one to like I think everybody knows by now that I'm not really into air props. I don't have the capacity really to do air props because I don't have a place to store things that big. I don't store my props anyways because I do a different theme every year, so I don't really need to keep them. But if I'm going to make an air prop, I'm going to keep it, and I don't really have the room to keep something that even has an armature or has the scissors or whatever. Plus, I don't have space for the air compressor. I have a little pancake, whatever, 100 psi 3-gallon little pancake one for my nail guns and pumping up tires and balls and all kinds of stuff. So your basic household one. I've never been keen on air props because you hear the air release and you kind of know what's going to happen with them. So the LEDs was kind of that way before. I was like, well, no, I have a theater lighting background, so I have a fondness for incandescent lights and halogen lights and things like that. Whereas in a graveyard setting and in a haunt, you can't use that. Safety wise, electricity wise, I mean, you can use incandescent bulbs for safety, but it's you're going to run into problems of having to unscrew light bulbs, and what if somebody knocks it or stuff like that. A little LED light, somebody can hit it the whole time, and it's never going to barely going to break, or if it will, you got to smash it with a hammer or something. But the electricity bill on top of it is worth it. But it's been fun learning it. And it's also helped me to learn way more for my class. Because I've actually been learning this stuff over the past year so I can give this class. It is a beginner's class. I'm not going to sit there and be like, I'm the expert on LEDs. I'm not. But I'm going to do my best, and I want everybody to have a good time. It's going to be just an LED, spotlight that I did for my graveyard. I'm going to give them all the stuff to do it, give them LEDs to take home, power supply, everything. So it's a fairly simple build. I think we can all make a little PVC elbow attached to a piece of pipe with an LED coming out of it and wired up. But it's more of just, there are some beginners to LEDs that'll be at the class. I already know some of them who were, said, oh yeah, I've wanted to get into LEDs. I just haven't really been pushed. So this is their push. So, but yeah, so I did the fence. I finished a section of the fence, and I don't know, you might be able to see it. Yeah, there it is. So I finished the fence, both sides of it. There's my wife's plant stand, or the book stand. I don't think we're going to have it done by the time West Coast comes around. And there's my tent trailer. See, look at that thing. It's rusty because of the old top, but look at that top. That thing's awesome. Yeah, so in between all this haunt stuff, zoom out, all this West Coast stuff, and in between I've also been making stuff for the hearse. I made the wagon wheels and things like that. I've been collecting wood and things like that. But I also completely tore down my tent trailer roof and put a new one on, rebuilt it from scratch with a friend of mine. So that was the other thing we've been doing on really nice days and stuff like that, and we had to get it up because now it's pouring down rain, and we got it up within hours of the rain coming. So we did an awesome job. It is a fantastic looking roof, and it will last for a long time. So so I've been doing that as well as doing this. So I've been extremely busy, which is why there's no vlogs. But so we did. Yeah, I did. Oh, and I changed the lantern. You saw that on Facebook the other day. I'll get a video of that. It's in the other room, but I've mainly been getting stuff ready for the classes, getting the webcam, all the supplies together, putting them together, painting them, doing what I need to do with them so that we're not doing that stuff I only have an hour, so I'm going to pre-drill all the holes. I've already painted all the PVC pipes, things like that. So it's just going to be a put together type of build. But we already made the pillars. That was cool. So we're going to take one of those pillars, if not two of them, to West Coast. But I also got a Dremel for my birthday. And so that's how we made the sign. And I could never have done this sign with in white foam or in pink foam with a hot knife. Me personally, I could not have done this. And I actually did, surprisingly enough, I did a lot of this. We did it first with the guide for the Dremel drill bit, and then I went back through and grabbed the pistol grip part of it, and I actually went through and actually freehanded. After we made the original guide cut, I went back and actually cut through the 1-inch foam with the blade, and it did it super fast. So if you don't have a Dremel, like I didn't until now, you have to go get one if you want to do pink foam. It is just amazing. I mean, I will never go back to white foam, minus like for easy tombstones or something like that if I want to do it real fast. I still like to do my wife also got me a Dremel wood burning tool that has a bunch of different tips that I can use for scoring and all kinds of stuff, but also has some really fine tips that I can do for the etching into the tombstones. But this pink foam, I mean, doing that little guide thing with the drill bit and getting that that far into the foam or something like that is just, and making the indent look perfect. That's some amazing stuff. So yeah, it's been a crazy couple of days, but actually a couple of weeks. But we have a lot of cool stuff that we're going to show off at the convention. We're going to have a lot of fun there. So if you're not registered yet, you have the online sales close tomorrow, and then everything else is $5 more. So like the $30 day pass is $35. The $50 3-day pass is $55. There is a trade show only ticket for $10 at the door. That will get you only in the trade show to see me. Hey, $10 to come see me is pretty cool. It's pretty worth it. I get none of that money. The charity, which is a 501c3, that gives money to gives grants to professionals who work with deaf and autistic children and children with disabilities, mainly teachers and not-for-profit organizations that help with those help those kids out a lot. That's where the money goes. It goes to put on the convention every year, as well as to those grants and to the school, the schools and stuff like that to help these kids. So that's my charity bit, and that's my West Coast bit, and that's my I'm cool bit, and that's the Scare Hollow bit, and the Northwest Haunters Association, which is majorly taken off, and these shirts are badass. And if you have not ordered them, you have like an hour. By the time you watch this, it'll be done. But they, we're doing pre-orders, and Courtney, a fellow haunter here in Portland, is going to do all the shirts, and it's going to be awesome. So I need to get that information off to her so she can order all the shirts and get that, because she's gonna print them herself. She's gonna do it herself, and she's a screen printer, and she will do it, and she'll have them delivered. She's gonna bring them to the convention on Friday and give to everybody that paid. So yeah, and I won the Froggies Free Friday Z-Stream fog machine, and Tater had a really bad time writing my name down on the order form to send it to me. And then just on Thursday night, I won a gallon of free fog from Froggy's Fog on the Haunters Hangout Thursday show. If you comment and interact with the show, they give out prizes at the end just randomly, and I was chosen for the free fog to go with my free fog machine. So and also I think next week you need to watch the Home Haunter DVD Collection Facebook page, because they are announcing the winners of the Home Haunter DVD Collection awards, and I am on there. I don't know if I won, I don't know yet, but it could be super awesome, because that'd be like the trifecta. You win a Froggy's Fog Free Friday, you win a Haunters Hangout free prize, and a Home Haunter award. I think that would be that'd be a good year. So we'll see. If I didn't, congrats to the winners, because I probably won't post a vlog before they're back up again, and I may post a vlog that night if I win. But if I don't, congratulations to the winners that do win. Everybody had a great haunt on that thing. I think I'm through like disc 4 of the 6 or 7 discs, so we'll watch the rest here pretty soon and have a good time. So it says 14:50 on my counter, and I'm going to leave now because I have stuff to do. So good night and haunt on. Scare Hollow out.